I'm from Nature's Family TV. This is Bernard Siyobona, the president and founder. There is this issue we would like to discuss today, and this issue is about our social media. Yes, I know that so many of my brothers and sisters will not really agree with me on this particular topic, but see, no matter how much we want to fight, no matter whatever we want to do, there is something that is outstanding, and that thing is this. This place belongs to all of us, despite those who don't want to believe in it. You see, the use of social media in Africa, the use of social media in our land is really destroying a whole lot of things. The social media today is really doing so much damage to our communities, to our land. 95% of those who are into this for a very big business and all that will really want to argue with us. Are you aware that the reason why most of our religions are not respected today is because of the use of social media? Are you aware that the reason why most of our cultures and traditions are not respected today is because of the use of social media? I believe so much that in Africa we have this culture of respecting our elders. Yes, that does not dispute the fact that some of the elders we are having today, sorry, forgive me, most times behave like little children. But then, in Africa, we have this culture of respecting elders. But are you surprised the way the younger ones comes to our social media today to call the names of our fathers, the names of elders, and talk to them the way they like? The use of social media in Africa. Please do not put us behind bars, because we are already behind bars. Today, one of the biggest reasons why there is no respect, honor for the church today is because of the new generation and the introduction of social media. And today, to our culture and tradition, to the things that make us who we are exposing everything to the social media. Please, have you taken time to turn your camera to some of these people that introduce this social media to us? Have you really noticed the way they use theirs? Because there are so many things that is happening in our land that are not supposed to be under the social media. Yes. You know, we have really come aside to talk about justice for this, justice for that, expose so many things, but we do not follow them up to know how they end. Justice for Akaninyere, yes, justice for Akaninyere. At the end of the day, did you really know where Akaninyere is? Even the younger one, Oduak and Odo. Can you really reach them to know exactly how the story of Akaninyere ends? Most times we come over the social media to help people, to make them believe, yes, we are together, we want one voice. And at the end of the day, even in our what do you call it, our government approved studios, and when we go there, we say a whole lot of things, raise people from there who cannot continue to know how they live after raising them from there. Social media has caused a whole lot of harm in the land of Africa, more than the good has given to us. Social media is the reason why so many countries that their names are more popular, they are already doing well. If you go to such places, you will see the young people of such places in their workshops, in their offices, and so many other places where they are struggling, building to keep the land going. But come back here in Africa, if you can only afford a very big phone, you don't even need a job anymore. So many of our brothers are sleeping from, younger ones, 18, 20, or even below, are sleeping from one hotel to the other. The rest just rent an apartment and they remain there. No, they don't want to go out because social media is actually paying us. Today there is this new introduction of chatting with old people that has made money and they have nothing else to do than to stay, get rest and enjoy their money. And our children are being channeled to go and chat with them and make money while we are not doing anything here. Have you finally gone to the street and know how many of the people you're seeing walking around the street that have skills? Our younger sisters today no longer talk about skills. Our younger brothers no longer talk about skills. Nobody wants to talk about skills because social media is actually paying. All you need to do, by any means possible that you can afford a bigger phone, you are good to go. That is a very big damage to the land, Africa. Take your cars to the mechanic workshops. How many of the young Africans can you see there? Go to our productive industries. How many of the young Africans will you see there? Go to places where they do hard jobs, like the children between the ages of 18 to 30 to 35, 40, 45, 50 should be there. How many of them will you see there? Because we are all in social media, and social media is really paying. Nobody wants to date you up again. In few years to come, 99% of African people are going to be very, very lazy and nothing to write about. They have used this means to take away all we are supposed to be. They have used this means to destroy the knowledge, understanding, and the strengths of African young men. The reason why some of our brothers or sisters who has come here to manage us, the reason why they left is because we disagree to speak ill of either the government or the elders, because that is the only way that we have more population. I am not against those who are really digging deep in order to bring things that are reasonable, that are verifiable to our platforms and social media today. But the use of social media has done more harm to Africans than the good it has done to us. Some of our younger brothers, what they do is to, however means, get data, get online, begin to dig out so many things that are not really necessary. And when they come, they'll begin to share stories that are not real. Despite how much we want to speak against this land belongs to us. Have you really taken time to see other people in other places that you want to imitate? How much and what they do over the social media, how much they lay curses and do so many other things against their land. Remember, this is the same land that provides all we are making use of. In fact, this is the same land that have provided everything for the entire world, if for the entire Africa, it's not for the entire world. Today, a whole lot of war is going on in Africa. A whole lot of war is going on in Nigeria. A whole lot of war is going on in so many places, in our communities. And 87% of these wars are caused by social media. Are you aware that so many of our brothers and sisters who publicly came to platforms like this to insult one or two people, most of them are dead. Most of them are in the prison. Most of them are in a situation where they can never survive from there. But initially yesterday we were saying justice for this person, justice for this person. Does this justice start only through the social media and end at the same social media? Like I said, I am not against most of my brothers who are really coming out to speak reasonable things concerning the situation of our land today. Social media. If the African of today cannot wake up and control the issues on social media, it is going to cause a very big harm. Listen to me, the next generation, I do not know. Because for any generation that is not afraid or concerned about the generation after them, those generations are not a better generation. And that is why I'm telling some of the African youth today that I can reach, that fighting the elders are not just the solution to what we have, what we are looking for. No. Fighting them will not be the solution, because At any point in time that is a war, that war is going on or fight is going on, there are so many things that will be distracted. And those who uses the time of trouble to enlarge themselves will not allow the war to end. How can we control most of the things we do over the social media? Some of our doctors are coming over the social media. They will say one thing today, tomorrow they will say a different thing. Some of our native doctors and whatever witch doctors and whatever, they will come over the social media, exposing some of the deities that are not supposed to be exposed to the world. And they are watching. And they are giving us, they are bringing more of this sophisticated weapon. Social media. I see some of the cell phones they give to us. I see them as wicked weapons to destroy Africa. Social media. Please do not put us behind bars, because we are already behind bars. We have a whole lot of things to talk about on the issue of social media and what social media has done to Africa. We always believe in whatever that is not from here, and however it is, we are going to make use of it without minding. Are you aware that there are some of the things we are not supposed to be exposing at the social media? Because whatever that has come to the social media has gone around the four corners of this world. Are you surprised how every day, even the last kitchen of an African person is being exposed? Are you aware, and can you see how the backyard of a native doctor is being exposed to the entire world? Are you aware that most of the deities that are not supposed, most of the shenanigans that are not supposed to be seen by so many people have been exposed just because social media is ready? Social media is going to cripple so many things in Africa. Social media is going to cripple religious activities, cultural and traditional activities. Respect, which is the number one culture of Africa. Already, social media has destroyed marriages in Africa. Social media has dealt with marriage in Africa. One of the biggest reasons why so many marriages are not working today is because of the use of social media. I do not find it so difficult to speak things of this nature in Nature's Family TV, because this family or this platform or this foundation, we are trying to build a foundation that will really be speaking for the land of Africa, for our fathers, for our community, for our families and all that. Yes, we will not dispute the fact that most of our leaders are not doing well. We will not also dispute the fact that most of our religious leaders, most of our political leaders, most of our family leaders, most of our business leaders, most of the leaders in education, the leaders in our health system are not doing well. But there are things that should be taken care of without the presence of social media. Today, you will see where there is an accident on the way, and instead of the people to gather and make sure these people are being helped out, you see that river is taking somebody. The Russians are not that, and instead of people to join their hands, you see them social media. Most of those stories you have brought on air, did you really follow them up and know how they ended? Social media. I am surprised the same people that they showed us last year that we are suffering from flood issues are the same people, community, states that are still suffering from such things today. Then, what has social media, those who have seen most of these things in social media, done about stuff like this? Let's be careful of the things we bring in to our social media. May God bless you. May God bless Africa. May God bless Nature's Family TV.